More heavy rain on the way to central and eastern Kentucky over the next several days. I'm timing the rounds into where you live just ahead.
More water woes tonight for thousands of people in Estill County. How the rising Kentucky River has caused them to lose water service. For one group of UK fans, their love of the Big Blue will keep growing until the Cavs win national title number 9.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good evening to you. Thanks for being here with us. The milder air feels good after a long stretch of wintry weather, but it is coming at a price.
It is. Multiple rounds of heavy rain are in the forecast this week, and that rain will start moving in overnight. We begin tonight with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey, and he's showing us what he's tracking right now on the First Alert Defender. Chris?
You got to go all the way to the Gulf of Mexico to find out what we are dealing with, or what we will soon be dealing with over the course of the next 24 to 30 hours. That first shot of heavy rain is coming out of the Lone Star State and across parts of the Ozarks over the next 24 hours. This is the area of low pressure that by tomorrow at this time is going to be working across the Tennessee Valley and into parts of southeastern Kentucky. So that initial surge of very heavy rain will arrive as we go into late tonight and early in the day on Tuesday. Already now seeing some rains as close by as the southern suburbs of Nashville over toward Knoxville, Tennessee, point south and southwest from there. Across Kentucky, just mainly cloudy skies out there this evening. Live First Alert Defender says go about your evening plans. Nothing to show for it. Maybe a little walk around the neighborhood to shake some of the ice off from the past couple of weeks. Weather headlines, though, continuing to track the rounds of heavy rain on the way, with an increased flood risk for most of central and eastern Kentucky. I'll show you why thunder and lightning will even be possible with this when I come back in about 15 minutes.
Thanks, Chris. Well, they just can't seem to catch a break. A few days ago, water service was restored to everyone in Estill County who lost it after bitterly cold temperatures broke pipes.
But tonight, thousands of people have lost water again. This time, it's because of the swollen Kentucky River. Mike Linden tells us what's being done to fix this huge problem in our top story at 6.
More than 2,000 homes in Estill County are without water following flooding on the Kentucky River. Utility officials say debris from along the riverbanks is blocking the intake structure at the Irvin Water Treatment Plant.
The last flood that got up to 30 feet above the intake structure, as that went down, the debris is along the edge of the banks. It came down and has stopped up the intake.
Williams says contractors are using a powerful air compressor to clear debris from the intake. He says until the debris is cleared, the county is quickly losing water from their reserve tanks.
Williams says that the plan was to initially get a boat into the water to fix the intake, but they weren't able to do so because of all of the debris and mud at the base of the boat ramp.
A boil water advisory is in effect indefinitely for the entire county, and all Estill County schools are closed until the advisory is lifted.
If people don't really start conserving, I mean, bare necessities on usage, we'll see tanks go even lower, and at that point we have to start looking at critical structures. Hospital and nursing home have to have water.
Jesse says the best case scenario is to have the intake repaired by Thursday. Until then, officials are hoping for dry days ahead.
If Chris Bailey lets it rain too much, I would have come look for him.
In Estill County, Mike Linden, WKYT.
A water distribution center has been set up at the Estill County Fair Barn. EMA leaders are giving out water bottles there tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. Part of a main highway through Lee County has been shut down after high water buckled the road. Road crews have set up detours around Highway 52 near the St. Helens community. That's east of Beattyville. The road has been closed since Friday, but the state transportation cabinet says damage to the road actually got worse over the weekend. There's no word when that road will reopen.
A forecast of more heavy rain has people in Franklin County worried tonight. Melting snow and heavy rain last week caused county leaders to close many roads because of high water. The Kentucky River also rose out of its banks. The river level has been going down, but county leaders fear it will rise again once rain comes back. They're asking anyone living near the river to keep a close eye on it, and they remind people not to drive across roads covered in high water. Remember, you'll find a list of any closings and delays on WKYT.com. You'll also find updated weather information right there.
Tonight, a 9-year-old boy is still fighting for his life 2 days after being shot while riding in a car. Lexington police still haven't made any arrest in the case. They say the boy was in the car with his family when someone fired a shot at the vehicle. As Kristen Kennedy tells us, family friends are now raising money to help the family.
Friends of the family of the 9-year-old shot Saturday are doing what they can to protect them from emotional and financial strains.
That's the last thing that we want them to worry about is their financial situation. Father lost his job a month ago. They're obviously not going to be working anytime soon. They lost their car in all of this. Their only mode of transportation.
2 family friends, including Ginger McMakin, have set up fundraising pages to try and help the family pay for the many expenses they'll now face. McMakin is incredibly close with the mother, and to protect herself and the family, she asked that we conceal her identity.
She's my best friend for the last 10 years, and her son is my son's best friend since he was born. They grew up together. They're both 9. They're best friends. I love that boy like my own.
As the boy continues to recover here, police continue to search for his shooter. They released a composite sketch of what they think that shooter looks like.
You try to find reason to it, but you really can't. You really can't. And, you know, they didn't know this man. They didn't know him at all. So that's what makes it even harder, that there's people out there that would do this for no reason at all.
Police are also looking for a white Nissan Maxima that could have been involved in the shooting. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
On WKYT.com, you'll find links to the fundraising pages helping the family of the injured boy.
It's a major loss for Somerset Independent Schools. A fire damaged the district's baseball field house. Both the baseball and softball teams used that building. It allowed players to practice indoors. Batting cages and pitching machines were inside. School leaders say the fire destroyed more than $20,000 worth of equipment, but they don't know how much damage the fire caused to the building itself.
Gotten lots of calls, text and emails from folks offering to assist, help, or just letting us know that they're concerned about the program and want us to overcome this.
Somerset's baseball season starts this week. School leaders are waiting on their insurance company to examine the damage before repairs can start. So far, investigators are not sure what caused the fire. Tonight, emergency crews are on the scene of a gas leak in a Paris neighborhood. Investigators say construction workers hit a gas main along 10th Street. People living in one house had to be evacuated as a precaution, and 10th Street is closed in that area. Investigators are not sure how long it will take to repair the gas main.
Tonight, Lexington police have a message for speeding drivers: slow down or be prepared to pay up. Next week, police will target stretches of Man o' War Boulevard, Versailles Road, and New Circle Road. They'll be looking for speeding drivers. Signs will be going up warning drivers of the extra police presence. Lexington police say writing tickets isn't the point of this campaign. It's about getting drivers to slow down.
A new app is designed to help keep students and staff safe on the University of Kentucky campus. The LiveSafe App allows people to connect directly to UK police. Students can use the app to send in tips by using text, pictures, audio, or video. The app also allows what's being called a virtual buddy system.
It's a 15-20 minute walk back to your off-campus home. You can set up this safe walk and get one of your, say maybe it's your roommate at home, to watch you through the app as you walk home.
University leaders say about 1,000 people on campus have downloaded the LiveSafe app since it became available a few weeks ago. It's free for students and staff members to use.
Construction is now underway on a new facility to help Kentucky children. A groundbreaking ceremony was held this afternoon for the new Shriners Hospital for Children in Lexington. It's being built across the street from Kentucky Children's Hospital on land being leased from the University of Kentucky. The new Shriners Hospital will be a state-of-the-art outpatient care center.
This is where we have determined that it is much better to be on a medical campus with the Children's Hospital connected to us and all the doctors with the subspecialties being able to help our kids.
The new Shriners Hospital will also have specialty clinics, physical therapy, and other related services for children with orthopedic needs.
It's been an historic season for the UK basketball team, and for some fans, their love for the Cats has grown as the wins piled up. We'll show you coming up.